Okay, so in this video we're looking at Venn diagrams. Okay, and this is just a two-circle Venn diagram. So let's start off by drawing our space. So there's my space and there's my two circles. Not the best circles I've ever drawn. Okay, so if I'm reading through this question, I'm told there are 83 flights. So therefore, straight off, I know that the number on top of my thing is 83. Then I need to look at my two pieces of information. So I've got that 64 were operated by Air New Zealand. I've got 31 were delayed. So there's my two circles. So I've got on this one, I'm going to have Air New Zealand. So I'm just going to mark that as an A. And this one I'm going to have delayed. So that's delayed. And then I'm told there are 12 flights that were not operated by Air New Zealand and not delayed. So that means they are outside of my circle. So that number is 12. So straight away, I know the probability of Air New Zealand or delayed is going to be 71, which is basically 83 minus 12. Okay, so I've got that is 71, but I also have from my formula book or the formula sheet the probability of A or D equals the probability of A plus the probability of D minus the probability of A and D. Notice how I haven't even bothered looking at what the question is yet, because I've got to work out what goes where in my circles. So I've got 71 equals 64 plus 31 minus my AND bit. So 64 plus 31 is 95 minus my AND, and that's still equal to 71. So probability of A and D, well, 95 minus what is 71? I think that's 24. So I now know that the middle bit is 24. If there's 64 in Air New Zealand and 24 in there, this bit must be 40. And if there's 31 that's delayed and 24 are in there, that means that that is 7. So calculate the probability that this flight was delayed, given that it's not operated by Air New Zealand. So that's a conditional probability question. So that's actually not what I was hoping to show with this video, but we might as well do it anyway. So probability that flight was delayed given it was not operated by Air New Zealand. So delayed given not Air New Zealand. So I need to know the probability of delayed and not Air New Zealand. Oh, I've made that not a and there. Quickly need to fix that. So delayed and not Air New Zealand, and I need to divide that by the probability of not Air New Zealand. Right, so probability delayed and not Air New Zealand. So delayed and not Air New Zealand is 7, because I'm in this part of the circle. So that is 7 out of 83, because remember this is a probability, and the probability it is not Air New Zealand is 19. So that's 19. Oops, moved my pen there without even thinking. 19 out of 83. So therefore that's given me 7 out of 19. And that's my probability. So that's my Venn diagram. So we did a little bit of conditional probability at the end there, but that wasn't the focus of the video. The focus of the video was using my OR and rule and using the information to draw the Venn diagram. So that was my aim. The conditional probability was just a happy coincidence. Until next time.